Hey Scorpios, let's get into your messages at this time. Remember to take the messages that resonate and leave what does not. Messages for Scorpios, please. It's coming out. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see. Show me Scorpio's energy, please. King of Swords. Okay, and show me the energies surrounding Scorpio. 3 of Swords reverse. 8 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the Star. Whew, Scorpio. Well. The Chariot. Excuse me. You are on a mission to move forward with your life and move towards the future. I feel like more now than ever. King of Swords is your energy. You're popping up in this energy of being very observant, no nonsense, not, playing games with anyone. You're seeing right through the bullshit. I feel like you're also detaching completely from any sort of past heartaches, heartbreaks, disappointments, losses. And you are becoming more disciplined, or you're in a place where you are disciplined. I feel like it's becoming more disciplined here because you're so maybe focused on a particular goal or just getting to a particular destination on your path, and it's like you don't have any more time for distractions. You don't have any more time to sit there and sit in your pain and disappointment and regrets. Like, it's time to walk away. You may be in the process of some sort of soul searching journey to move towards your 9 of Cups, moving away from disillusionments, disappointments, emotionally draining situations, people who may be emotionally unavailable. I feel like right now, Scorpio, you're just completely detached from your emotions. It's not that you don't have any, but it's that you're not allowing your emotions to interfere with where you're moving in life. And I also feel like, again, you're just seeing people and situations very clearly. You're no longer in a place where you're self-sabotaging and sacrificing for others. You're seeing things and people for who they are, exactly what they are, and everything. Wow. All right. Give me a little more on the King of Swords here for Scorpios. I also feel like you're standing firm and holding on firm to your truth. You're someone who's mastered in knowing when to speak, when not to speak, when to be observant, and when to take action on things. This isn't a time for people to be playing with you, Scorpio. Tell me about the King of Swords, Ace of Wands. All right. So I do feel like you are stepping into a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start in your life. You could be feeling very fired up towards something, a new project, a new venture. And so you definitely are feeling fired up. You could have strong air and fire in your chart. Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, you're seeing things clearly, very clearly. There's no fog in your vision. Your third eye is open. You have all the clarity you need in the direction that you want to move in. I definitely feel like there's some sort of idea that could be coming through that is going to ignite you in some sort of way. It's going to really fire you up here, Scorpio. But doors are opening up for you. There's new ideas coming through, new opportunities. You're sitting in awareness. Ten of Swords, 8 of Cups. After a period of, again, disillusionment, moving away, from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. 10 of Swords. This could be feeling stabbed in the back, betrayed. Painful endings, total ruin, failure, hitting rock bottom. It's like something had to break down in your life in order for you to release what wasn't serving you, in order for you to move towards emotional fulfillment. Beautiful. 9 of Cups is right here, right after the the 8 of Cups. So yeah. 7 of Coins. This is 7 of Pentacles, the energy of patience. I feel like there's about to be some sort of breakthrough for you here, Scorpio. You may have felt like there could have been something that you were investing into, whether it's a person, a relationship, a connection, a job, okay? But something you were investing into here, you may have been very patient with it, but it's like realizing, or coming to that realization, coming to that awareness that, especially with the Judgment right behind that, that something just was at its cap, or it wasn't going to continue to grow here, come to fruition, Scorpio. But again, it was something that had to break down in order for you to release what no longer serves you, in order to find that emotional fulfillment. Now, I do feel like there is something that's coming in for you. This could be around your stability or your finances. So something that you have been having continuous, like persevering towards, dedicating time, energy, resources towards. There's definitely going to be a point in time where you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor here. Everything that you are investing into is going to pay off. But I do feel like you're stepping into a whole new chapter, divine feminine energy here. You're stepping into this place where you're no longer chasing. You're no longer, going after people, trying to heal other people or anything like that. You're sitting in a place where you are receptive and open to all the opportunities that may be coming your way, attracting in a lot of opportunities here, Scorpio. I feel like you're stepping into a time of fertility, creation, expansion, celebration. 4 of Wands. This could also be in regards to a relationship here, because I keep seeing relationship or love energy here. So you may be, in this new chapter, you may be meeting someone who is the one. Okay, the Empress, 4 Wands, the Lovers, Page of Pentacles. So this may start off slow, Scorpio, but this is somebody who's going to want to lay down a stable foundation with you. There is the possibility of moving things to the next level within this relationship, possibly pregnancy, motherhood. And I feel like there's another energy here that's popping through. King of Cups in reverse. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine energy, but somebody is this is somebody who's emotionally unavailable. And that's what I was just saying. You walking away from people who are emotionally unavailable, manipulative, withdrawn. It's like Scorpios are individuals who were very intense. We feel a lot. And when you're in a situation with someone, whether it be a lover, whether it be, family, friend, whoever you're connecting to, and you're dealing with individuals who are emotionally unavailable, whenever they need you, you're there. You're emotionally open and available, and they might be dumping everything onto you. But when it's your turn, who's there? Whoever this King of Cups is, I feel like could be having a tower moment, or about to have some sort of tower moment. This could have been somebody who was manipulative towards you, Scorpio, emotionally manipulative. Somebody who was just focused on themselves, their own inner feelings, very immature. Somebody who just very selfish energy, only cared about themselves and what they felt. Well, somebody's about to have a rude awakening here. And I feel like it's going to drive them to a point of anxiety, feeling lost, having a lot of dark thoughts. This is somebody who may play the part of somebody who's very confident, outgoing, charismatic. But deep down, they are crumbling. Behind the scenes, this is somebody who's crumbling. The Moon, the Five of Cups, a lot of depression, emotional baggage, a lot of anxiety that somebody's experiencing. Meanwhile, Scorpio, I feel like you are moving towards a new beginning. Ace of Cups, overflowing love is coming into your life. That's that, part of that Empress energy. I feel like you've poured so much of yourself and your time and your energy out into the world, into other people, into other people's situations, being there for other people, where it's gotten you to a point where you're in the King of Swords energy now. It's like, no more. I'm not giving away my energy anymore. Very interesting. The High Priestess. This is your intuition, your inner knowing, and you're trusting it. You could also be picking up on something here, Scorpio, when it comes to family. There could be some shady family members. They could be like playing nice to your face. It's like, oh, here's some flowers, but behind their back, there's a whole knife ready to stab you in the back. Yeah, I feel like you're intuitively picking up on some sort of shady family members here, Scorpio. This could be over like a house, an estate, a will. For some of you. Whoever these family members are, Five of Swords energy, very manipulative. People who like to play dirty. They don't care what type of underhanded tactics they have to do in order for them to win. And I did see the Six of Wands here. These are individuals who could very well like to bully, intimidate, abuse. And I also feel like there's a bit of a plot twist here with these individuals, because I don't feel like these are individuals who were expecting you, Scorpio, to rise like the phoenix that you are. They weren't expecting you to cut them off, walk away, choose yourself. I feel like Spirit could be sending you a lot of signs, synchronicities, good omens to let you know that there's a lot of good things coming towards you in the near future here, Scorpio. There's a lot of divine guidance coming through. I feel like your spirit guides are speaking to you loud and clear with this star energy. You may have a spirit guide who is specifically a healer, someone who, now this spirit guide could be someone in the 5D, in the spiritual realm. This could be somebody who's in the physical realm, but whoever this guide is somebody who is meant to bring in some sort of healing for you, Scorpio. Somebody who's meant to bring in some sort of hope, inspiration into your life. Aquarius energy. I also feel like there's financial blessings that are coming your way, Scorpio. And releasing some sort of emotional baggage some sort of grief that you've been holding on to, regrets. It's like you're no longer entertaining the pain. Pain of the past, pain of what's happened. Two of Cups. Page of Swords. You might have somebody who's coming towards you here, Scorpio. I feel like somebody may be trying to just gain some sort of information in regards to you, trying to be nosy, whether it's spying online, whether it's actually, you know, coming towards you with some sort of communication. And again, I feel like this is going back to those shady family members with that Ten of Pentacles. Somebody playing a friend in your face, making it seem like there's some sort of compatibility between you two, like you both are in sync in some sort of agreement. But really, I feel like Three of Cups, yeah, there's some sort of curiosity, somebody wanting to see what you have going on. You could be invited to some sort of social gathering, party. There could be some sort of reunion, family reunion even, or maybe even a reunion with friends. But whatever this is, this gathering, this party, it almost feels like somebody is coming in just to kind of gain some sort of information or intel, Scorpio. Okay. What else here for my Scorpios, please? I feel like you're moving towards a place where there's peace, inner peace. You are choosing yourself, Scorpio, with this Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like in choosing yourself, it's, again, that Empress energy that we saw. You're attracting in peace, happiness, stability. Not just financial stability, but also stability within your life. Stability, mental, physical, emotional stability. Wow. Any other messages here for Scorpio's Judgment? I feel like you've gone through a major transformation. You've gone through a major death, where you've really had to release certain beliefs, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about other people. You've had to let go. You've had to put things to an end. Certain things had to come to an end in order for you to be liberated and in order for you to move towards your next chapter in life, Scorpio. You may be actively choosing to forgive someone, people, situations. And again, like I always say, forgiveness does not have to be to the other person. Forgiveness is for you, for yourself, for you to move forward. And that's exactly what's happening. This could also be you kind of reevaluating and looking back at the past, looking back at the choices that you've made, you know, the paths that you've taken, and forgiving yourself for the choices you've made and the things that you've done and things that you've said. And moving forward here, Scorpio, no longer holding yourself in some sort of mental prison with pain, grief, and sadness. All right, Four of Swords. This is isolation, silence, taking a break, healing. Spirit may have had you in a place where they needed you to take a break. They needed you to heal, recalibrate. Especially emotionally and mentally. I feel like whatever this rebirth is that you've been going through has not been something that's easy, especially mentally and emotionally. A little more here for Scorpios. The Seven of Cups and the Temperance card. So a lot of spiritual guidance and protection around you, Scorpio, as you're moving through this part of your life, part of your path. Now, the Seven of Cups speaks of illusions, confusion, lacking focus. Whatever you are going through may have been putting you in the Seven of Cups energy, making you feel a bit confused or scattered emotionally, mentally, making you feel unclear about your path forward. But again, I feel like something is being cleared up, cleared away, cut off, cut away. There's total clarity. This is you cutting through the illusions, the confusion. Whatever you are feeling unclear about, you're moving through it, Scorpio. There is some sort of breakthrough you're having. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be patient with yourself as well. Things are coming into perfect balance, into harmony. And there is peace coming into your life. But it has required you to, again, release people, places, things, mindsets, behaviors, beliefs, pain, things that have been holding you back. Anything else here for Scorpio? Strength. Beautiful. Beautiful. Strength card speaks of that inner strength. It speaks of wisdom, personal power, confidence, compassion. And I feel like this is you having compassion with yourself. It's like finding that inner strength to release the pain and having compassion with yourself, the things that you've gone through. You know, certain decisions that have been made. The Hangman. Total shift in perspective here, Scorpio. I feel like you're releasing so much. I feel like you've sacrificed so much in life. And I feel like it's getting to a point where it's not about sacrificing for others anymore, but it's about putting yourself first. Six of Coins, Four of Wands. I feel like it's been a long time of you giving, and being on the receiving end, and maybe it's not an equal give and take, okay? Especially when it comes to people who you thought were part of like your community, you know, friends, family, people who you thought truly and genuinely supported you may have been individuals who were taking from you, emotionally draining you. But I feel like you're taking, or you have taken your power back here, Scorpio. Now, I do feel like in this next chapter, in this next phase of your life with this Judgment card here, there are connections that are coming in where there is going to be reciprocity, kindness, true equal give and take, feeling valued, seen, supported. You may have been around people who wanted you to support them, wanted you to be all about them and their problems and their issues and what they had going on. But when it came to you, it was crickets. But there's something here about, it's giving like soul, tribe, energy, kindred spirits. But people coming in to genuinely support you, celebrate you. Again, being valued, seen, supported, experiencing balance, kindness, all the kindness that you've put out there, all the, you know, like it's being returned here. This is beautiful, Scorpio. It's what happens when you choose yourself, you know, when you stop choosing all those draining energies. Spirit is like, are you really done? Are you sure you're done? Two of Swords. And the waxing moon. So the next 1 to 2 weeks could be of significance. Something is definitely shifting within your consciousness here, and you are gaining the strength to cut, again, people, places, things, mindsets, beliefs, behaviors out. You may be moving towards the final steps of something as well. And it could be whatever this rebirth is, this transformation. I don't have the death card here, but I'm getting heavy rebirth. I'm sorry, I'm getting heavy like death, transformation, transition, rebirth energy. Some of you could be seeing an increase in your money in the next 1 to 2 weeks as well. And there it is, something about family again. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. And 8 of Cups. So walking away from either family, where this could make you feel like overburdened, overwhelmed. This could be demands. Some of you may have like a whole household, a whole business. Like you have a lot weighing on your shoulders here with the 10 of Pentacles. You have like a whole legacy and everything to upkeep, you know, and something could be weighing heavily on you. The Spirit is saying to release what isn't going to bring emotional fulfillment. Release what isn't going to bring you that stability or that wealth that you're looking for. A lot of you are very dedicated to your craft, dedicated to pushing forward in your life. And Spirit is wanting you to stick with it. We have new moon coming out. And I believe it is a new moon, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's waxing now, which, okay. So yesterday was the new moon, which yesterday was what, Saturday? And we are now in the waxing moon phase. All right, Scorpio. So some of you may have been in the process of manifesting your desires, which there could be some sort of manifestation that's coming through in the next 4 weeks or by the next new moon. But there's going to be a change in direction here. I see you setting intentions for something, and we do have some sort of like new idea or new venture that I feel like is going to be being sparked within you if it hasn't already. But there is a new cycle beginning. Spirit is wanting you to not give up. Something is still in the process of growing as well. The World card. So the end of a chapter, achievement, success, accomplishment, feeling fulfilled. And there's the Empress. Something is being created, nurtured. There could be a water sign, feminine energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who could be trying to come towards you, Scorpio. I feel like this is somebody who definitely is very manipulative. They come off as somebody who is empathetic, loving, kind, warm, emotionally connected. But behind the scenes, this is somebody who will turn on you with a quickness. All right, very shady energies coming through. But again, I feel like it's because you're cutting away things that are meant to be cut away. All right, let's see what other messages are coming through for Scorpios. I'm telling you, you're blocking anything that disrupts your peace, your happiness. You have no problem in blocking it. There could be somebody who may be trying to come back in, you know, trying to be peaceful, trying to bring in balance into the connection between you and them. Now, this could be romantic, platonic, okay? But Scorpio, I feel like you're in a place where you're like, absolutely not. I have nothing to say to you. I've moved on. Thank you very much. You're not going to be blocking my happiness or my peace. Okay, yeah, somebody may be trying to come in and bring you conflict. I feel like this is not, you don't have time for it. You're blocking the conflict or anything of that nature. I feel like somebody's very much hoping that one day they're able to, I feel like you have a couple of energies here, Scorpio. You have people who are in a place where they hope to one day be able to have some sort of conflict with you or fight with you. They're like, oh, one day I'm gonna catch Scorpio and I'm gonna let it loose. And you have other energies who are like, oh, one day, you know, me and Scorpio, we'll be okay again. We'll find, you know, peace and balance. And I feel like you're just like, absolutely not. I want none of these energies in my life. All right, yeah. These are energies who may be stagnant in their own lives. And energy is energy. You know, if somebody's energy is stagnant, if they're feeling stuck, if they're at a dead end in their life, that energy is going to seep over. Two-Face, okay? Double life cheater, backstabber. So you are very right in not trusting the energies that may be trying to come back around, that may be trying to disrupt your peace. People who may be wearing a mask, playing peacemaker, or everything's all good. In reality, you know, these are individuals who will turn around and play you like a fiddle. Okay, we have love on the brain. You got somebody daydreaming about you, fantasizing about you, Scorpio. Somebody may be wanting to confess something to you. This feels more so love related, but this is somebody who may be feeling trapped in their own thoughts in a situation and feeling like they can't necessarily, like they have no option. They have no way to come towards you to tell you what it is that they're wanting to tell you, unveil to you. Again, you could have somebody literally blocked. All right. Ooh, I just dropped a bunch of cards. I feel like there's a situation here, Scorpio, where this is not going to be for everybody. I feel like there could be somebody who, and again, this could be romantic or platonic, who may have done you dirty in the past. Huh, yeah. Okay. I'll read these cards in a second that I just accidentally hit. But there could be somebody who in the past may have done you dirty, stabbed you in the back, cheated on you, may have been playing both sides of the fence here. And I feel like they want to confess something to you, but again, they're feeling a bit trapped or stuck. They might feel like, well, if I tell Scorpio about what happened, they might not forgive me. So, you know, somebody's feeling very stuck. They're wanting to tell you some sort of truth. It's like they're constantly thinking about it, daydreaming about it, how they can go about it. But they're feeling trapped in their own mind. Somebody is definitely wanting to come through with some sort of apology here, Scorpio. But again, it's giving fake. It's giving shady. It's giving disingenuine, right? We have dirty offer, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. Like, so I do feel like love is coming, whether it's in a romantic sense, if it's in a platonic sense. I do feel like there are beautiful connections coming your way. Like I said before, very, very much feels like soul tribe, kindred spirits. But be careful, because that Seven of Cups energy that came out, not everything or not everyone is as they seem. Okay. Surprise invitations. Like I said, you could be invited to some sort of social gathering, party or something. It could be by surprise, but it feels like there's something shady there or something that's off. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. Somebody may be trying to... Remember when I said that somebody could be trying to play in your face as if they're a friend, or there's somebody who's like in sync with you, compatible, but it's really to get some sort of insight or information with that Page of Swords, or trying to just be nosy. Okay, somebody is definitely trying to get some sort of evidence, proof, facts, Whether it's through text messages, phone calls, you know, you could say something and they're texting it to the next person. So be mindful of who you're telling things to. I don't know. Somebody feels very fucking nosy. All right. You definitely have a lot of bitter energies around you, people who are feeling resentful, angry. And this is part of that conflict. I'm telling you, somebody wants to, like, somebody's angry. They want to fight. They want to shout. They want to tell you what it is. All right. This is a time of deep reflection as well. Scorpio, I feel like you are acting as a mirror to certain individuals. You are reflecting parts of themselves that they don't necessarily like, parts of themselves that they do have to look at, that they do have to heal. You yourself may be doing some deep reflection as well when it comes to the individuals or energies that you've allowed into your life, and, you know, what it is that you need to do next to move forward. There's a lot of shadow work that I feel like you have been doing, Scorpio. This is a time for you to heal. I feel like you know your worth, you value yourself, and you're not going to allow energies who don't value you, individuals who don't see your worth. This is not what it's just not happening. You're not going to allow those doors to open up again. Whether it's past people, whether it's new people coming into your life, it's like the minute you sense that energy, you're like, absolutely not. You got to go. You got to go. I feel like you've done enough shadow work here. And then we have not happy. So I do feel like there's energies who are not happy for your, you know, where you are in life, how much you've grown, the fact that you're cutting them off, the fact that you're stepping into some sort of stability, having a sense of peace, confidence, enjoying the fruits of your labor, financial blessings coming into your life. Oh boy, Scorpio, it's always something, right? Let's get this card is not part of this deck, but we have marrying for money. Somebody could be trying to get married for money. Let's get some self-care cards here. Release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. See the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects and have faith. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. And at the bottom of the deck, clear your energy. Refuel your energy and reclaim your power. You are charming. You have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. And that might bother some people. The fact that you can be so authentically yourself, and that's what draws people. And the fact that you are cutting these people off, it's like, oh, Scorpio, you got people losing it. All right, let's get a fortune oracle here to close it out for my Scorpios, please. We have thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Okay, number 31. Your birthday could be on the 31st. You could be 31 years old. Your birthday could be on the 4th as well, or you could be a life path 4. Now, we also have snake at the bottom. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful, because I do feel like you have some snakes in the flippin' grass as you are stepping into this new chapter of your life with that judgment card. The judgment card can speak of a new spiritual story. It's like, you know, a total rebirth, but you have energies who are snakes, from family members to potential lovers, people from the past. Spirit is wanting you to be aware, okay? Your intuition is strong. You will pick up on it. You are in the midst of a transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. And then you have that lion energy. This is giving me that King of Swords energy, almost like you're just not playing games. You're very protective over yourself, your energy, the people that you genuinely care about, things that you care about. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. We do have love coming out. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. With fire, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Sun, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, specifically a sun placement, Aries, Leo, Sag. Something could be very significant about Leo season. You may be going through a heavy transformation right now, and by the time Leo season comes, Scorpio, I feel like something could be opening up. Doors are opening up. Could be that Ace of Wands energy. But right now, you may be clearing a lot of things away. All right, Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Sun, Fire, Lion, Love. Okay. Number 31. This card brings challenges and changes to your life. There may be heavy burdens, mental distress, or disappointments to deal with, but you will discover who your loyal allies are and aren't. Let go of things that no longer serve you as the old ways break down in order to herald in the new. Possible chaos around you will test your strength. You will have to learn how to roll with the changes. Goals will disappear and be replaced by more realistic ones. Watch out for smiling assassins and be careful who you trust and confide in at this delicate time. This card can also represent personal suffering and feeling let down or being in a state of emotional crisis. Be reassured, however, that this period will pass. Do not be afraid to seek the necessary guidance and take good care of yourself and close family members. This card can signify the end of a relationship that has proved difficult. The relationship may be saved if you communicate with your friends, family, or partner and clear the air. A gentle confrontation could settle the difference. Based on what I was seeing, I don't know. This could be in regards to somebody else. Another situation. But anyways, harmony is the key to survival. You need to avoid arguments at all costs and keep tempers in control. Money issues could arise and major decisions need to be made once and for all. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. It will be tough to watch your bank balance and stick to budgets with many bills arriving, but you will get through this period, and the changes made will bring a stronger and newer you. You will be ready to take on some fresh projects, rebuild, and enjoy a more positive outlook. Power tip. Place a dragon facing your front door at home or at the office to bring in wealth and opportunity. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it right there. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, bye.